thousands of fans. Deaths in the ring are relatively rare. 16 wrestlers since the first pro match in the United States back in 1871. And despite humble beginnings, of course, pro wrestling is now huge, generating more than $84 million in pay-per-view revenues in just the first 4 months of this year alone. But what makes this a mix of real danger and cartoon violence? What makes it also popular? And what caused last night's death? NBC Jim Avila tonight, an in-depth report.
That's all we're doing is assuming.
This was not part of the script.
This is not a wrestling angle. This is real life.
Paramedics rush into the ring as pay-per-view TV cameras turn away from the show.
We are not going to put this on television.
All the TV viewers could see was the aftermath, not the stunt. A grand entrance by champion wrestler Blue Blazer, flying into the ring from 5 stories above the Kemper Arena floor, crashing into a padded piece of metal that holds the ring together.
When I happened to look down from the falling object, I noticed that it was the actual wrestler that was supposed to be performing next. He ended up hitting his face onto the turnbuckle and did a flip and ended up landing on his back.
The man behind the Blue Blazer mask is Canadian Owen Hart, known for his acrobatics in the ring, vaulting off ropes, pretending to fly. But this time something new. From 50 feet up, he was supposed to swing down on a cable, but witnesses say it was a free fall.
I saw him with no connection to a harness, either the pack, you know, or the little clamp that goes on to him.
Kansas City police say they are interviewing the show's producers about what went wrong, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, is not commenting. But the man who runs the building where the accident occurred says it looked like Hart fell before his cue.
He came down very quickly, and that's what caught my eye.
Pro wrestling in the 90s is big-time show business, pumping dramatics to build audiences. The top 10 wrestlers can make $1 million each every year if they can break through with a gimmick. And it's working. Pay-per-view receipts on a record pace. $140 million in 1997, $178 million in 1998. Old-time wrestlers like Lou Albano say the show business side has taken over, producing a violent mixture, part dance, part soap opera, good guys, bad guys, with choreographed steps and very little true sport.
In the old days, I believe it was a little more actual wrestling. Today, maybe a 2-hour wrestling show, you might have 15 minutes of wrestling, and the rest is all theatrics.
Wrestling Observer magazine editor Dave Meltzer says even this first death in the ring since 1976 will not stop the pressure for more and more dramatic stunts.
Fans don't have the patience to watch this 45-minute slow-building plot. You've got to go bang, bang, bang.
Owen Hart comes from a wrestling family, from his 82-year-old father to his brothers. Tonight, the Harts say their brother died in a race for ratings.
Theatrics and stunts and high daredevil performances and stunts that really put the wrestlers at tremendous risk.
And tonight, the spotlight is on a show that some say looks more like a circus than sport, made even more dangerous when it strays from the script. Jim Avila, NBC News, Chicago.
And after Mr. Hart's body was carried from the ring last night, the show went on.